Ok.
Ya, gracias, ¿no?
Sí, por nada.
Dale, gracias.
Chao. Good morning, internet. It is 8:07 in the morning and welcome back to the channel. I am just packing up the snow at the moment. Hello! Look at this little sweetheart. He's making up for the mean dog that bit me in the last episode. Oh! Say hi! Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, I want to take you with me. Oh, this dog is so cute. Anyway, that was the sweet dog intermezzo. I stayed night here in... I still don't know the name of this place. Tiny town about 10 kilometers away from the edge of Salinas Grandes, the salt flat. And today is the last riding day in Argentina. I can hardly believe it because I spent more than 3 months in Argentina, which is, well, for me a really long time. And today's the last day. So I am riding to the border with Chile today. And there are 2 roads or 2 border crossings you can take. But the most northern route goes via a border crossing called Paso Llama. And the southern route goes via a border crossing called Paso Seco. And the northern one is the main road. I think it's all paved and there's quite some traffic there. And the southern route is gravel, at least on the Argentina side. And it's just more remote and less busy. So guess which one I'm going to take. But to get there, I am first going to ride the northern route towards Paso Llama. And then take a tiny, small dirt road down south to catch the other border crossing. That's the plan. And the total distance of that route is about 200 kilometers again. So that should be all good. I really liked staying here. It's interesting because there's no internet here. And when there's no internet, I just sleep longer because in the nighttime you have nothing to do and I just go to sleep. And yeah, I don't spend all this time checking emails and replying to comments and doing all sorts of things on the internet. So it's actually quite nice. I slept, I think, 10 hours last night. So that was all good. The bed was amazing, the shower was amazing. The breakfast was good. It was like fresh bread and jam. And then dried nuts and fruits and coffee, so perfect. Yeah, I'll get the map out again when I reach Chile, because I can't really show you anyway. If you want a better view on my route, you can always look on itchyboots.com/route, and there you can see it in Google Maps. I plot my route, so there you can see it a bit better than on this one. I love that dog. Gracias.
No, de nada, que lo vaya bien.
Gracias.
Chao.
Right, so this is the main road. This is Ruta 52. And this is the road that goes to Paso Llama. That border crossing that I am not going to take. But I will follow this route for some time and then somewhere take a shortcut to the left and then take the border over there. So it is not allowed to ride on the salt flat, not without a guide anyway. Now I wasn't planning on doing that anyway because there's no opportunity for me to wash down the snow afterwards. And yeah, as you probably know, salt is extremely bad for a vehicle. I am now walking on the Salinas Grande. And this is a pretty big salt flat. It is 200 square kilometers big. And if you are wondering why this is called Salina and not Salar, like Salar de Uyuni or Salar de Arizaro, where I was in episode 49, the difference is that Salar pretty much means salt flat, and Salina means a place where they actively mine the salt. And the reason why you have this big salt flat here where they keep on mining salt is that this is kind of a depression, which means that we are all surrounded by mountains, as you can see. And these mountains, they provide a runoff of water with dissoluted salt in it. So the water coming from the mountains brings salt up here in the rainy season, which is now. And then in the dry season, all the water evaporates and then the salt is left, which they mine here. And I don't know how well you can see this, but you have these hexagons everywhere. And they are created because when the water evaporates, the salt shrinks and contracts, creating cracks. And the tension that builds up in these cracks make them grow alongside the crystallization plane until they meet the next crack. And that's how the hexagons form. And then when it's windy, there's some extra salt being blown over that kind of sticks then along the edges, creating this super cool pattern. And besides all the mining for the salt, the table salt basically, beneath the salt there are huge brines, and these brines are very rich in lithium. And recently they awarded 300,000 hectares to I think an Australian company to mine this lithium. And lithium is used for batteries of smartphones and electric cars. And so it's a very valuable resource. But the local community is not happy with this because it influences the groundwater level and I don't know exactly what else. I believe this is Comedor Runakachi. Just gonna see if they're open, and then I'm gonna try to buy some food for lunch because I don't think I'll pass anywhere else. And the last ride I also didn't really have a lunch. So I'm gonna try to avoid that today. See if I can buy something here. Hola! ¿Cuál es tu favorito? ¿Este? Todo. Todo. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? So I got lunch. Just waiting for my change now. Then I'm off.
¿Va a tomar agua?
No, gracias. Gracias.
No, de nada.
Ciao.
Chao, que estés bien.
So I have a nice sandwich for lunch. That is great. Where am I gonna put it? Here. Okay, lunch is in the pocket. It is now 10 o'clock. And my next stop is 47 kilometers from here. There's supposed to be a petrol station there, and it's very important that I fill up there, otherwise I'm not gonna make it. So fill up at the next petrol station. ¿Qué pasó?
Nafta, se acaba nafta, parece. Se acaba el petróleo.
Petróleo?
Ah. Ahí está. Sí, ¿no?
Scoop him?
De esos.
Holanda.
Ah, lejos, ¿no?
¿Y usted?
De acá nomás.
Ah,
Fallando el carburador, parece que mucha entrada de aire, mucha entrada de nafta.
ah,
No sé cuál es.
ok.
Ahí está. Ya, gracias, ¿no?
Sí, por nada.
Dale, gracias.
Chao.
Lo voy a echar porque estoy cero. Chao.
Chao.
Que vaya bien.
I saw him walking up here with his bike and I was like, what's up? Anyway, I have plenty to share still, but I do need to fill up at that petrol station, otherwise I won't make it. Here is the petrol station that I need. So I'm just going to fill up here. ¿Qué tiene?
95, super.
Ok. Sí, lleno por favor. Y también un poco acá. Como 2 litros.
¿Viaja sola?
Sí.
¿No sos de Alemania?
¿Ah?
¿Germany?
Holland. Holanda.
Netherlands.
Sí. Pasan muchos motoviajeros, ¿no?
Sí, todos los días. Muchos brasileros.
¿Ah, sí? Ah.
Esos brasileros están ahí.
Ah.
Pasa a la izquierda.
Gracias. Okay. Let's go. It is 120 kilometers still to the Passo Seco border. I am leaving the main road and I'm going to take this track. This is the top of the pass, Abra el Japones. I'm enjoying my sandwich with milanesa, which is kind of a schnitzel, and egg, I think, ham and cheese. Quite nice. I was starting to get a little bit hungry, even though it's only 12 o'clock. But beautiful place. I kind of feel like somebody threw a massive party down down here with all the bottles. But yeah, cool track, really easy road, so it's kind of nice because I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a similar track to what I did in the last video, and I was thinking, oh, it's gonna take a long time, but it looks like it's pretty new, or at least recently maintained, so very easy going, which is nice, especially given that it's quite high. I'm kind of on the plateau, reaching between 4,000 and 4,500 meters, so well, I feel a lot better with the altitude, probably partly because I'm better acclimatized now, and just the rest that I took in Salta really makes a huge difference. In the last ride I was also thinking, wow, if I would have done that ride before taking my rest, I would have struggled so much and wouldn't have enjoyed it. And but now it was great fun, and I was like, yes, it's awesome. And same today, you know, so I really needed that rest, I think, and yeah, now I think I'm better with the altitude as well. I mean, I'm now at 4,500 and I'm just like beep beep beep. So I think that's quite good. So I'm just gonna finish the sandwich and then continue towards the immigration and customs of Argentina. Let's go.
This is the small town of Katua. Oh, no. Hola! Good dog. I think these houses are all abandoned. Wait. I think I better take that truck, because this is a bit tricky. Ooh, slippery. Hoppa. There we are. Las Barrancas. I am going to stay the night here. And now you may think, what? Oh. But I will show you. Hola.
Bueno, ahí se acomódese como usted quiera.
Ok.
Está, permiso.
Perfecto, muy bien. Y hay agua.
Agua caliente no, porque se rompió el termotanque.
No, pero para beber.
Esa para beber.
Puedo usar este.
Pero no la que está en el
Azul.
Claro.
Okay.
Acá, esta.
So, let me show you where I'm staying tonight. The know is right here. And then I am staying here. They have a kitchen. And then this is my entire dorm room where I can stay. I have some blankets. I'll just, I think, wrap a t-shirt around the pillow or something like that. But that will be fine. So this is where I'm going to stay tonight. Super cool. It's for free. Right here at the border. They have a kitchen, but I don't have so much food. But I have the other half of my lunch still with me. So that will be enough for dinner. And then breakfast, yeah, I'll just skip it, I think. And then eat something when I cross the border into Chile. But yeah, I'm happy I can stay here because I'm quite tired. And I don't want to ride in the afternoon. And it's quite far until the first place I can stay again. So I heard that you could stay here. So I thought, fingers crossed that I can. So I went inside and asked, yeah, I heard that I can stay here the night. And they were like, yeah, here you go. For free. Perfect. So that's really awesome. I'm not exactly sure at what altitude I am. I believe about 4,000 meters. So sleeping here tonight is also really good for my acclimatization process. So I'll stay one night here and then tomorrow morning across the border. That is also all combined here. So in the one building they have Argentina and Chile at the same place. So it's a matter of getting out and getting into Chile. So that's super convenient. And then I think until the pass is probably unpaved still. That's still Argentina. And then after the pass it should be all paved. So that should be easy, right?
So that was it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And then I'll see you in the next video.